Hello, fellow Texans. Is there anything more modern Texan than sheltering in place in a Buc-ee's? Snap, crackle, pop, prominence, filament, sun. It's beginning to look a lot like solar maximum, where all the sunspots have some shape and are aligned. We had some pretty big storms blow through Texas. It's some supercells coming together to form some bigger supercells. Supercells, I guess. But nobody died. So that is great news. Hey, look at that. I would say that's like a Zorro Z. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, I'll say it. It's like a Zorro Z. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Okay. But yeah, you had some hail in Arlington. And then you had storms in other states as well. Okay. But stay tuned because it's going to stay stormy probably through May. Tomorrow, up in those zones, you get some pretty nasty storms dipping into Texas again, although into the Dakotas. And that might get a bigger range upgrade. And then day 4 and day 5, definitely watch out for. So, yeah, wild weather, May 2024 continues. There's a strange new trend of fireworks factories exploding. This is in Colombia. That looks bad. And this is a fireworks factory exploding in, I think, India. And look at that. That is crazy. Did all the bottle rockets go straight up? I don't know. I'm a little confused by the physics of this. But definitely one of the more interesting explosions I've seen. They said nobody died, so I can totally make jokes about it, but I can't think of any firework jokes. Sorry. In another strange trend, we've had a big bear balloon fly across the roads. We had a big rubber ducky balloon fly across the roads. And today, or 2 days ago, we had a big elephant balloon fly across the roads. It's probably the universe, God, Mother Nature telling us we need to take better care of the animals and the oceans. And I couldn't agree more. The tropical Atlantic is the hottest it's ever been on modern record, which is really, really bad sign and very bad sign for hurricane season. So smoke them if you got them. And definitely, if you want to spend an extra 10% on your vacations this summer, this year, go for it, man. You know, it's going to be really difficult to make it through the next few years, 2025, 2026, 2027. But I think we will. But still, you know. And another thing, I remind people about this upcoming election. If you were, unhappy with the candidates or really happy with the candidates, either way, let me tell you something. They're both going to be lame ducks, dude. Because they both already served a term, and the president kind of loses all of his power after 2 years. So don't expect. I don't know. It's crazy, and it's still, my whole theory here is I've never been super pro politician, and I'm still not that way. So to see people be like, so and so is totally going to save us, I don't know. I think we should work more on saving ourselves, saving our own local communities in our own states. Anywho, my rant is over. But let's definitely try and have some fun this summer, Blackpink in your area. Ooh. Do you have any summer plans yet? I still haven't found my perfect Mustang. So my plans kind of hinge on that. Super duper thank you and shout out to Land of No Name. I really appreciate it. Jupiter Venus conjunction today. Anything good happen for you? Remember, sure, yeah. We do have a version of free speech in America, which is, top level free speech compared to other nations. But remember, sometimes if you say stuff, people will get very, very, very mad. Yeah, I'm kind of referring to the whistleblowers at Boeing. Anywho, just in 300 Boeing planes used by United and American Airlines have potentially fatal fault that could cause jets to explode midair in latest blow for scandal hit company. Well, that's suboptimal. I think this is an optimal illusion. However you pronounce it. Her legs look really long, but she's probably not that tall. Yeah, she's 5'4", but her legs look really long. Okay, so yeah, it keeps coming out. In the Sergey Brin, one of the co-founders of Google, he got divorced from his wife, and it says that like one of the reasons that they ended up getting divorced because she had a sexual encounter with Elon. Anywho, but some people will be like, "Hey man, that makes me like him even more." Whatever. Semper Fi, bitches. Always faithful, bitches. And they say that name of the second coming of Christ is faithful and true. Ooh, look at these volcano warnings. I'm sorry, earthquake warnings. When you see these little black spots, about 20% chance you get a earthquake somewhere around there sometimes. Okay. The Republican National Convention headquarters in Washington, D.C. was on lockdown today because somebody sent them vials of blood. That is crazy. And just think, the year is just going to get crazier. But what are we going to do the whole time? We are going to stay cool. This film interruption brought to us by industrial engineer Irene Quiores. Strange days indeed, my friends. I'm tired of Earth, these dishes. I'm tired of being caught in the tangle of their dirt. Because he's a sponge that looks like Dr. Manhattan. It's a joke. You can laugh now if you want. There's some serious pink happening in Thailand. Is that a volcano? That's crazy. So did anybody in Astro Fight Club go to EDC, the music festival in Vegas? Where will you be for the Planet Parade, or the Parade of Planets, June 3rd? Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus, Moon, Mars, Neptune, Saturn. You might only see Saturn, Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter, though. And to see them, they'll be right above the horizon at sunrise. 3 to 7 day hazardous outlook. Looks kind of hazardous. Critical wildfire risk, hazardous heat down south by all that hot water, and then mega super severe weather and heavy rain. And as I mentioned before, in February, I had an experiment with Jupiter and Taurus, that stocks would do well. So I invested in stocks. One of them was NVIDIA, and NVIDIA hit 1,000 and then split 10 times today. But the best stock that I invested in is Dell, because they do all the storage for all the AI and all computer stuff, and they've almost doubled since then. One bagger. Anyhow, as a Gen Xer and an owner of Mandalorian Air Jordans, I admit I really like this photo of Eminem with Haley, his daughter, getting married. He's wearing Jordans, not Mandalorians, but still. They're a good shoe. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Content weather guy be like, thoughts on the tropics continue the same. Ominous steering, significant monsoon trough in time. Plenty of stored heat. Once we enter the heart of the season, if vapor and shear is on target, just about anything might be fair game to be dangerous as per higher intensity and increased landfall threat. So, let's get ready and definitely party now. And one big silent, not so silent issue that's a big deal, really big deal, is insurance. With things getting crazier, a lot more people are finding it hard to insure stuff. And insurance drones spied on homes, dropped policies over unannounced inspections. Crazy. Homeowners nationwide reported sudden policy cancellations after insurers captured aerial images with drones, manned planes, high altitude balloons revealing issues like debris and drained balloons, balls, plastics, microplastics. No, wrong story. Moss, drained pools, moss on roofs. Malden resident. All right. Anyway. Oh, Duck, Chuck, get in the truck. Yeah, this was from earlier. I'm just showing it again in case you missed it. Woo! Oh, if that's a big peep, I would eat it. Peeps on pineapple pizza. Mmm. Yeah, it's that tornado that just ravaged Iowa. Left a mark for sure. I like to be comprehensive. And here was one of the cooler videos that I have not shown you guys yet from the meteor that happened the other day over Brazil and Portugal. Here we go. Boom. All right. Make a wish. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Talk to y'all soon.